discipline, no, they really pay again.
Mindset is powerful. I came out from the worst background. Henry Ford said, "He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right."
Yo, what's up world, what's up Africa, what's up Nigeria, and of course what's up my favorite city in the whole wide world, Port Harcourt City. It's your favorite warrior boy Emmayanny, and you know, this is Goddess David Discord, and it's a whole new special day. And right here with me, my co-host, my man, my brother, my blood, now we get this podcast, now we and on I get them, so I did here with
Ogan David, the founder of Goddess David Limited, aka the Emperor.
The Emperor, pin that. So guys, this is Pioneer of Good Conduct. This is the program that we always have here in this channel, Goddess David Discord, and anything for this channel. Na smoky jollof rice.
A bomb.
Yes. As you dey chop am, it is sweet. And na time bomb, you just dey 10. As you put your ear, as you dey hear the point, it go explode.
Sharp.
But just before we launch the main focus and the main discussion of this Pioneers of Good Conduct program today, let's take a quick commercial break. Stay with us. So what's up people, thank you for staying with us. And today it's the Pioneer of Good Conduct. Like we always say, I think this is season 2 of this program, and the last time we talked about pressure, and I know you enjoyed yourself. If you haven't watched that episode, please go scroll down and find that episode. It was amazing because in that program, of course, I share my personal story.
It was so emotional.
It was emotional.
We almost.
I almost. But they say big boys don't cry.
Yeah, we almost.
So it was emotional. So go check out that episode. I trust me, it's impactful, it's inspiring. Because say what we they do for this channel actually to share our personal story. This is uncensored.
Yeah.
It's uncensored. It's not be something where this is not people where they already make them. They can't tell you what happened to us 10 years ago. They tell you as they happen, as they be.
Yes.
We they share the stories
from in our life, our realities at the moment. Our transformations to the growth. So this is what we're all about.
Yeah, this is like a live documentation. Where we say we'll come back in years, constantly check and say, this is how life was.
Yeah.
So if you still there in the stage where we did today, yes, we did together in this game.
Yeah.
So today our topic we want to talk about today, roll the drum. In the Pioneers of Good Conduct, today's program will be discussing personal growth and mindset. Season 1.
Yeah, it means this one go long. So just sit down, grab your coffee, so that you don't go sleep.
This is a long one, but we are going to make it short.
Yeah, we'll try.
Because when we talk about things, in this our channel, waiting with the brain, they're juicy. The topic we will discuss, it is juicy, but at the same time to go try measure the juice for cup so that person we go drink go get measurement and gauge.
No finish.
No be finish. So you can just put am for cup. Because when you just know say doctor tell you say make sure you drink 4 liters of water every day. So if na 4 liters go do one now, just know say we go give you 4 liters.
Sharp.
So welcome guys. When I talk of this topic, personal growth and mindset, I could like as a year and fresh like this, so we need to plan anything. Personal growth and mindset, what are the things we come to your mind as regarding Pioneers of Good Conduct? And Pioneers of Good Conduct is a program where we talk about good conduct, getting you towards success. Good conduct, the conduct, the way you go take conduct yourself to take succeed for life. We are in a society where people think, feel, it's not a um, popular perspective that good people, good character, good, you have to do fraud, do go the wrong way to actually succeed for life. That's the way people see it. Doing drugs now, they very, you can say you are safe to say it in public. Give me now, even as musicians, we dey even add am for songs. E dey very acceptable to do drugs. Even while we dey condemn am, but you dey see it's safe to say it outside.
Yeah, that's true.
We dey promote a lot of things. We dey promote bad behavior.
Yeah.
Even for the internet, we dey promote nudity, unlawful acts. You dey understand? So, but we no dey forgetting e dey be like the thing dey escape our mind, say na good conduct be the principle of life.
Yes.
So when you behave well for life, when you conduct yourself in the right way, you go actually, nothing will stop you from succeeding. So that is the essence of this program, the Pioneers of Good Conduct. We dey put searchlight on good conduct. So when you hear this topic for today, personal growth and mindset, wetin come to your mind as regards to pioneer, as regards to good conduct, personal growth and mindset?
The moment I heard the topic, I was excited because, let's say, for me, I don't preach this message for like 2 years now, and I have stories I would love to, but we don't get time for that one. So, talking about personal growth and mindset, no support, no encouragement, it's just my mindset. Everything about me, the companies, the business, even when I said I was going to open a bed shop, everybody thought I couldn't until I did it. And we have one of the emerging and leading company, which is Godex David, that is championing on fire safety. And we're making real progress, going out there, making the society know how important this is. So talking about the mindset.
So let me just cut you.
Okay.
So guys, for you to, this is God as David Discord, and he just talked about a company. I want us to just please don't go anywhere. Just stay and let's have a little commercial break for you to understand this concept and the mission of God as David Global Fire
Prevention Initiative.
Come again.
Global Fire Prevention Initiative.
Stay with us. Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for staying with us. We are still on
Goddess
David Discord, and we are still talking about personal growth and mindset. So, and David, you were sharing something very inspiring. Please, can you continue? You were talking about your mindset. How you have this success mindset. Where of course, your background, the background we grew up from a timid background. I can also relate to that story, which I no one collect the talk from your mouth. And I want you to just tell me, but you were accomplishing all of these things because of your mindset. Please, let's go.
So I've spoke a little of mindset. I'm going to come back to that, but let me talk about personal growth. My personal growth journey started first 2018, but there were setback. I backslided, and I was reborn. Let me say I was reborn 2023 August 21st, when I was led to start Savings with OP. So from that leading, I started reading. I read Richest Man of Babylon. I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. I read Think and Grow Rich. I read Atomic Habit. I read Psychology of Money. Now, in this journey, these were books that changed my mindset. They helped me maintaining the right mindset that keeps you going, where even when there's scarcity, when there is restraint, when there are struggles, challenges, this mindset was what kept me going amidst all these, struggles. Now, the truth about maintaining mindsets like this, and the truth about personal growth, is you have to believe strongly in yourself first.
You have to believe
Strongly in
strongly in
yourself.
yourself.
And another thing, you have to be disciplined to maintain the mindset. You know, being sorry. Like I said, you have to have a very strong mindset. You have to believe in yourself. You have to strongly believe in yourself, and you also have to incorporate discipline into your life.
Yeah.
Be disciplined, to maintain a positive mindset, and a growth consciousness also. So, in my journey, at that stage, I was saving. I was constantly reading the Bible also,
Yeah.
and when I let me say this, when I understood the power of mindset, like the power of mindset was, I think, early last year, strongly. You study these things, you hear motivations, but when I understood the power of mindset strong, was from a scripture. That scripture was placed in my heart by the Holy Spirit. That's Numbers 13:33,
Okay.
where the children of Israel came back with their report, and they were like grasshopper in our sight, and so we were in the sight of the Amalekite. And I was like, whoa. So the reason I'm suffering, the reason I'm struggling, is because of how I see myself.
Mm.
I reflected powerfully that day. I spent hours talking to myself, and I'm telling myself that this is the reason you're struggling. It is your mindset. You look down on yourself first before every
Before any
other
other
person.
person would look down on
Yes,
you.
yes.
I've never. When you said these numbers,
13:33.
Numbers 13:33, I've read that was where Caleb and Joshua.
Yeah,
wrote.
Joshua. Yeah.
I've never heard this part of the Bible so profound until today. Trust me. We were like grasshopper in our eyes,
eyes.
and also in the eyes of the Amalekites.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. So they first of all see themselves
small.
Even before the Amalekite, even I didn't even conclude them.
Yes.
Say now so
That was their report. Imagine, I started asking myself, I started saying, imagine how a grasshopper looks to a man. Like,
that's less than a human being.
Like, it's so small, it's so tiny compared to a man. So if I conclude that this is how I look when I'm being faced by somebody, when I'm being faced with any predicament or struggle or challenge, yeah, then I've already given up, because that's like, you've lost already.
Yeah, you've lost on the mindset.
Yes,
we are talking about mindset and personal growth.
And from that day, I was working at 15 at the time as a bouncer. So I head to 15 with a new life, with a new mindset, brand new mindset. I started feeling like a king that I am. If I sit down, if I talk to everybody, not disrespectful.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to sound disrespectful here. I started seeing myself as a king, as anybody should. Whoever that person is, whoever the leader is, if he talks to me, I can respond. Inferiority complex died that day. Low self-esteem, naivety, timidness, everything died that day.
Unworthiness.
Yes. Telling yourself I'm not worthy to be in that table.
Let me just say this, this thing happens to a lot of us. This feeling. That is why we are talking about growth, personal growth. personal growth and mindset is like husband and wife.
Mm.
I don't think you would grow if you don't have the right mindset.
Sure.
You know, look at what you're saying. A lot of people are feeling unworthy. Like at a point in my life, I think I also feel that way. You know, you are not worthy of this. You're not worthy of good things. You're not worthy of attention. You're not worthy of, you're not worthy of attention, first of all.
Yes.
You know, when you go out there to pitch yourself to a potential client, a potential investor, because you feel you are not worthy of that favor, of attention.
They perceive it.
You know,
mindset is powerful. They perceive it.
In fact, they haven't even perceived it yet.
Mm.
But only you thinking, only you feeling that you're not worthy, that unworthiness even retards like even stops you.
It repel.
It stops you from even making that move.
Yes.
Because maybe somebody like Obi Kubana is in the room, and of course say you no be billionaire, and your papa no be billionaire. You know, most of us feels that unworthiness just to be in that room alone. You say no, they go even force you say, bro, go now dey inside that room or $10 dey inside that room or Dangote dey inside that room go inside that room just go greet them. Say no na, reason I dey go greet them for me, go come outside and where I go see am when he pass. No be because of say you really no wan interrupt, but just because you feel unworthy. I dey talk this thing because I can relate.
Yes.
Yes, I don't pass through that process where I feel unworthy. I think it's this mindset, where they cause am. If you can relate to this, if you get that kind of mindset, seeing yourself as a grasshopper, like the Israelites saw themselves in the Old Testament of the Bible.
Yes.
If you see yourself, that's a very bad, wrong mindset that will retard your growth, to success. So the good conduct is actually
the right mindset.
Which is what you're actually saying right now.
I also, like, while you were speaking, I was also reflecting on what I told you. Probably today when we were speaking, I told you I had a confrontation on a negotiation table.
Yeah.
And I told you how mindset played a very strong role in my negotiation, because I've seen this money, I've made it. Nobody believed I did it. I opened the best shop, and now I'm being confronted by those that have kind of outgrown me in a certain way.
Yeah.
They have money, and in the negotiation table, I was being offered 10% of the revenues that might come.
It's coming from the deal.
Yes, that will come out from that deal. And I said no, it's not possible, because I know who I am, and I know what I'm bringing into that table, and I know how valuable I am. I stood by my word that I'm going to take over 20%, around 30%. There were struggles.
These are people that are ahead of you financially.
Yes.
That you should feel timid. Like,
yes.
Sometimes I understand that sometimes when we pity ourselves, people don't pity us.
Yes, that's true.
When we pity ourselves, when you pity yourself, maybe sometimes you feel like, make I no ask too much. Because if I ask too much now, it will be like, say,
I too like money.
You
dey
greedy. And last, that person wey you wan feel like say, when you no sure and say you like money, go actually treat you like say you no deserve money.
Yes, sure.
Sure.
So
you actually tell them, say, your mom, may they give you your percentage where you deserve.
Yes, what I deserve.
So how did the transaction go? I want us to
there was struggle. There was struggle, yeah. like a conflict at the moment because the money was already on the table. But to cut the long story short, I took that percentage.
Hmm.
Hours later, that the group or the person
Hmm.
chatted me up and was begging, you know, that okay, this is this, and I stood my ground, and we agreed. We worked.
I want to ask you this question if you're watching. How would you feel being whoever you are, feeling like you are not a king, neither are you a royalty in any way. And I want to also record this for my own personal consumption. Maybe later when I watch this episode, I would begin to ask myself the same question. So if I want you to ask yourself, how would you feel when you know that you are not royalty? Out of your feeling, you're not born you for rich family. You are not royalty. You are not, in the king's cabinet. But you found yourself in the king's cabinet or in the king's presence, in the presence of kings, and a king is begging you. Imagine that feeling. How you go feel when king dey beg you, when be say originally you no be royalty. Then you go know say kings are born but kings are made.
Yes.
Make yourself a king today. Make yourself a king today. Decide to be a king even though you were not born royalty.
So we have a very strong challenge. That's why I love this. That's why I love this topic, and I love what we're doing here, the discussion, the pioneer of good conduct, because our mindset is like talking about the mindset from the beginning. It's fundamental. I swear, it's fundamental because our mindset is what rules us. As a man thinketh in his heart,
so it is.
So it is. And if I have issues with people, like the reason I wanted to leave my environment this year is just mindset. Like every blessed day, I see people with great potential, people that are more skilled than me. In fact, for me, I think I just try to work smart. I'm not even that smart or intelligent, but I sit in the house and make millions that people go out and struggle. I'm telling you, there are jobs people bring to me, and when I compare it with what others charge, I'm like, bro, you can even charge more. You're even doing a better job than me. So, right. We have problems with our mindset, our environment. In fact, Africa and Nigerians, 99% of Nigerians need to fix their mindset. They need to be constructive with their growth, their personal growth. I'm telling you, in every sphere of life, and that's why we're here, and we keep on, just like she said, this is like a season, an episode, and talking about the mindset, the personal growth and mindset. And we need to continue pushing, being the frontier, because this is the pioneer of good conduct. We need to push and enforce the right mindset, personal growth and the right mindset to our listeners.
Yeah.
Because most of them are going to resonate with us because they feel they're in the same level with us.
Yeah.
But they also need to understand that why we're out here is because we have a very different mindset. We don't look down on ourselves.
Yeah.
We sit down with kings and we negotiate. This is what we deserve.
Thank you. I want to. This has been a very interesting segment. Very interesting segment. I'm so inspired. This is the season 1. Stay with us. Stick with us as we proceed. And I want to say this as the closing remark for this section. You deserve better.
Yes.
You have to have the right mindset, the king's mindset. Think about how a king thinks of himself, how high and mighty he thinks. That is what you think, how you should think about yourself, how you should think about yourself. I know humility demands that you see yourself small. You hear people define humility. Sometimes it's wrong.
That's the problem.
You don't have to bring yourself down to earth.
Humility said you should have respect, not for you to become a slave.
You know, you are not a slave, even while you are humble.
Yes.
You deserve better.
Yes.
That is what you should take, the right mindset. Because when you have the right mindset, you definitely grow personally.
Sure.
This
Sure.
is Pioneers of Good Conduct.
Sure.
And God has David Discord. Thank you so much for staying with us. Please, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscription button. Follow us for more. Comment, share your thoughts. If you know say we dey make sense, I beg, keep your comments down. Tell us how you feel. Keep
Support
staying
your
with us.
boys.
Keep
Support your
supporting
boys. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Support your boy, Emmayanny. Thank you.